Obama? Oh, he's on my shit list right now. Don't even get me started. Of course, I love Barack Obama. I support him. I mean, I voted for him in 2008. I even volunteered for his campaign. And I will probably vote for him again. I mean, have you seen the options? They're horrifying. But the man I voted for, he was progressive. He was a man of the left. He was a transformer, an advocate for the people.
I am the leader of a community. And in my community, my Muslim community here in Naperville, Illinois, has been feeling rather embattled lately. We are in the process of building a new masjid, a mosque. But we have run into a great deal of opposition. And so yes, I look to Barack Obama as a source of inspiration. Because I relate to him as a leader, as someone who makes difficult decisions that will affect other people's lives. And I relate to him as a father and as a husband, and as someone who's scrutinized for the color of his skin, for his name, for assumptions made about his religion. I too have a foreign name, and my American citizenship gets called into question all the time. I too am talked about as an outsider, as not one of us. And yes, I know that I'm simply the imam of a local masjid, and I'm not the president of the United States. But considering all the accusations that are flying, and all the name calling, and all the lies, I don't know, I feel kind of close to Barack Obama these days.
Do I feel betrayed by Barack Obama? Somewhat. I mean, he made all these promises to get elected, which I know that's the politician's game, but still.
Did Barack Obama accomplish what no other American president before him could? Pass a comprehensive healthcare plan? Yes.
What happened to closing Guantanamo Bay?
Did he bring our troops home from Iraq? Yes.
Or immigration reform?
Did he repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell? Yes.
And we can't even pass the DREAM Act. And TARP and Wall Street bailouts. The people are hurting. Where's the public's bailout, Mr. President?
Did he rescue the automotive industry? Yes.
It's time for the banks to pay the people back.
Cut the man some slack. I mean, look at the mess that he's inherited. This nation that's been ravaged. He's doing the best that he can, and he is accomplishing a lot. A lot given some unbelievable odds. Obama's his intentions are good. His instincts are good. His impulses are spot on. And he fights the battles he can win, when he can win them. And he never loses sight of the end goal. He's all about the big picture.
Maybe I thought I was voting for the Messiah. Admittedly, that's a lot of pressure and not very fair. But I love Barack Obama. I was drawn to Barack Obama. He galvanized us. Obama spoke of the hope and the change. Obama spoke to people like me. People who look like me, who talk like me. He made us feel as though we were part of that American story, that we too had a seat at the table. Now I just feel like we're in some sort of holding pattern.
Building social and economic justice has no shortcuts. There are no quick fixes. And Obama understands that. Now, change takes time. It is incremental. It's evolutionary. And this man is determined. He's focused. He's in it for the long haul. I love how Obama seamlessly integrates pragmatism and idealism. It's dreams with possibilities. This man, he lives the art of the possible.
Oh, I thought it was impossible. That my American president's name would be Barack Hussein Obama. I mean, it's a beautiful name. It's actually a blend of Arabic and Swahili. But who would have thought that the President of the United States of America would have a Muslim middle name? Hussein. And Hussein was actually the name of the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. The son of Fatima. Those are big shoes to fill.
Barack Hussein Obama is a friend to Muslims.
Barack Obama is not Muslim, he's Christian. Do I wish he were Muslim?
Do I wish that he was more forthright about it? Yes, of course.
Sure. It would be wonderful to have a Muslim American president. What a day that would be.
But he's a politician. And no, I don't mean that in a bad way. I simply mean that he is the president of a large, complicated, diverse country. And Muslims are mighty unpopular these days.
Yeah, it's funny. Obama gets accused of being Muslim all the time. And I actually find it very disturbing that the word Muslim gets thrown at him as if it's some sort of an epithet or a pejorative.
He's walking a bit of a tightrope when he defends us.
And does Barack Obama call out his accusers? No. He ducks and he dodges them. I mean, does he have any idea how offensive that is to millions of Americans? Not to mention over 1 billion Muslims around the world.
We shouldn't have to wait for Barack Obama to come and save us. We need to roll up our own sleeves and do the hard work to change public opinion about us. Because that is how things in America work. We have an ally in Obama, yes. But Muslims, we need to rescue ourselves.
What is this desperate need to be liked by your sworn enemies?
Obama stays above the fray, as well he should. I want an American president who defends the honor and the dignity of that office, not one that caters to the lowest common denominator.
What is the need to placate and appease your opponents at the expense of your supporters? I mean, they hate you. We love you.
Yes, he reaches out to all sides, even those we don't like. And we should applaud him for that. It's what I try to do as an imam, especially now. Obama is a diplomat. He is a bridge builder. And these are good things.
They hate you. We love you.
Building consensus is a good thing. We're a nation in crisis. Being bipartisan is not a sign of weakness. To the contrary, it demonstrates strength. And bringing as many people on board as humanly possible, that's typically called leadership. And Obama is confident enough and secure enough to work with his adversaries, both inside and outside his own party. And if they don't reciprocate, well, then that says more about them than it does about him.
And why can't you just say, yes, I'm Christian, but if I were a Muslim, that would be an honorable thing. Or yes, I'm Christian, but my father was Muslim and I'm deeply proud of my Muslim heritage. Take the moral high ground.
It was a moral decision of the highest order. Barack Obama ended torture. Torture saves lives. Is that the America we want? I mean, no doubt it was an unpopular decision, but it was the right decision. And that is the trademark of a strong, principled leader, a man of conviction. And Barack Obama promised he would end torture, and he did. And he did it at a time when a majority of Americans thought torture was just fine.
To hell with public opinion polls. I want Obama to stand with American Muslims, without compromise, without equivocation. And he understands prejudice. He's African American, so he knows what it's like to deal with that kind of hatred, especially in this country. But look at his about face on Cordoba House, Park 51, the proposed Islamic center in Lower Manhattan, the so-called Ground Zero Mosque, as people call it. Obama, stood in front of a group of Muslims and expressed his unqualified support for the Islamic center. Rightfully so. But then, the very next day, in front of a group of reporters, Obama backpedaled. He clarified his position by saying that Muslims had a constitutional right to build an Islamic center in Lower Manhattan. However, he would not comment on the wisdom of building such an Islamic center down there. What are you trying to imply, Mr. President? That we have a constitutional right to make an unwise decision? That's how Obama demonstrates his support for a vulnerable minority under assault.
Sure. He's floundered at times. He's made some promises that he has not delivered on. But it's not because they were false promises. He honestly believed that he could. Look, could anybody have imagined the kind of the roadblocks or the outright sabotage that he's been facing? Of all people, Muslims should know what that feels like.
You know who I'm identifying with most these days? Michelle Obama. She's a powerhouse. She is a feminist role model for all women. I wonder what she thinks about when her husband throws his hands up in the air and surrenders without even putting up a fight. She must think, is this the bold man of the people who spoke truth to power? Is this the man I fell in love with? Is this the father of our children?
A weakling? A capitulator? I think not. I mean, let us not forget that it was under the leadership of Barack Obama that we finally killed Osama bin Laden. The greatest enemy of Muslims in generations, this great defamer of Islam. You know, I go to town hall meetings in Naperville and they say that we're all bin Ladens. I have been called Osama bin Laden. So the perception that this evil man created, that's what I have to battle every day. That is my war. You know, it is permissible in Islam to kill a tyrant. It is permissible to kill someone who perpetrates evil and destruction. And the day that our American soldiers killed Osama bin Laden was a great day for me, for my fellow Americans, and for Muslims everywhere.